Hello, I'm Jared Falk, and welcome to today's secret drum lesson. Today we're going to discuss ride bell pattern drum beats, okay? I've written out 4 beats for you. We're going to start, more beginner, intermediate level, and then the last 2 are a little bit more advanced, but I think, you beginner, intermediate players, if you just kind of learn the sticking, I don't think you have a problem with it. I think you'll get them. So let's just kind of go through them slowly here. The first beat is a dotted 8th note. Okay, now a dotted 8th note is worth 3 16th notes. Okay, because an 8th note is worth 2 16th notes, and adding a dot adds half of that value, which is 1 more 16th note. So you'll see a dotted 8th note, and then there's a 16th note there. So that would be counted 1 E and ah. Okay, 1 E and ah with the dotted 8th note. And then basically, beats 1 and 2 just repeat through beats 3 and 4. So let me play this for you. I'm going to play it at 100 beats per minute. Okay, so you can play the bell of the ride with the shoulder of the stick or the tip of the stick, okay? The shoulder of the stick on the bell or the tip. And also, these beats, I've written them to be played on the bell of the ride cymbal, and I'm calling this a ride bell pattern lesson, but you can feel free to play them on the hi-hat, on the floor tom, anywhere you want. But for now, I'm just going to demonstrate them on the bell of the ride cymbal. Okay? So beat number 2 is starting with another dotted 8th note to a 16th note, so 1 E and ah, okay? And then we have accent on the 2, and then and ah on the ride cymbal. And then it starts right back up on the 3. Okay, so let me play this beat for you now and show you exactly how it sounds. Okay, now beat 3 is a little bit more challenging. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to play it on just the ride cymbal and the snare drum, just the hands, to show you exactly how it sounds. Okay, so you'll notice right from the and of 4 on, I'm playing a quick set of double strokes with my left hand. Okay, so what that is that's basically just the back end of beat 4, and they're played as 16th note triplets, which is, okay, so beat 4 on its own would be 4, 4. Okay, so work on the sticking of this first, okay? Just do it on the hi-hat, do it on the ride cymbal, just simplify the sticking and do it extremely slow. And then worry about adding in the kick, and then from there, make sure you're playing it in time using your metronome. So now I'm just going to add in the bass drum with the bell of the ride cymbal to show you exactly how it sounds. So once you're able to play it on its own, with the bass drum, with the ride and the snare drum all in there, sounding great, then you want to learn to play it with the metronome and make sure everything's sounding good in time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my metronome to 100 beats per minute. I'm using the new freedrumlessons.com iPhone app, Metronome, just free. Also some lessons and play-alongs on there for you. But I'm going to play it at 100 beats per minute and show you how it sounds with a metronome. And now, just for fun, let's bump it up to 160 and hear how it sounds there. Now, beat number 4 is by far the most challenging of the bunch here. There's a few different elements we're doing technically as well as the sticking, okay? So I want to just kind of break those down for you now. Look at beat 1, okay? Just beat number 4, beat 1 on beat number 4. You'll notice beat 1 is simple. We've done that before. It's just right, left, left, right. But then what happens in beat 2 is we've got an accent right on the 2, and on the E, we've got a ghost note. So what you want to do is you want to accent the drum and then drop the stick quietly right afterwards. And for me, that took me a while to develop. Okay, some of you guys, you may be like, oh, that's so easy. I can easily do that. And then that's fine. You won't have as much problem on this. But for the other guys that are struggling, I would just recommend practicing an accent followed by a ghost note, just like this. Okay, it takes a little bit more control because when you hit the drum hard, naturally the stick's going to want to rebound, right? But don't let the stick rebound. You just want to let it drop quietly afterwards. And the next section that at least I had some problems on, because the way I work these lessons is I write the beats and then I bring them to the kit. And then I'll try the beats out and be like, oh, that sounds horrible. I'm not going to use that. Or that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to teach them how to play that. And in this case, when I first brought this beat to the kit, I couldn't play it. And so I was practicing it, and then once I got it, I'm like, okay, that sounds really cool, as well as it has some more technically challenging stuff in it. The first one was on beat 2, the accent followed by the ghost note. And next here, we have on the A of 3, you see you have a ghost note, immediately followed by beat 4, where you have an accent, and then the E of 4 has another ghost note. So basically, you're kind of getting 3 different elements in here. You're getting an upstroke, ghosted, an accent on beat 4, and then a tap stroke, ghosted. So the amount of control that you're going to need with your left hand is going to be more than what you're used to if you haven't played a lot of these kind of beats. And like I said, I had trouble with this the first time I brought it to the kit, and that's totally cool. Just sit down, practice, work it out, you'll get it, no problem. So I'm going to show you just exactly how from the A of 3 to the E of 4 is going to sound. So you want to try and get those 2 ghost notes on either side of the accent to sound similar. So you're not having an accent followed by a louder accent followed by a ghost note. You want a ghost note, accent, ghost note. Okay? And so just practice that. First practice beat 2, the accent followed by the ghost note. Then practice the A of 3 to the E of 4, which is the upstroke ghost note to the accent to the ghost note, and then let's put it all together. First, I recommend learning the sticking. Okay, I'm just going to play the hands for you. And then once you got that, add the bass drum. Okay, so playing it that slow is as challenging for me, but it's obviously very good to learn how to play slow. But now I'm going to take it up a notch and play it with a metronome at 120 beats per minute using my freedrumlessons.com iPhone app, also available on the iPod Touch for free. Let's try it. So there you have it, 4 cool ride cymbal bell pattern beats. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Without you guys, there would really be no point in doing these lessons. And thank you for all the emails. Thank you for all the comments on YouTube and all the secret lessons. Thanks so much. And I will see you again with another secret lesson very soon.